All right, so a little update. Probably 30, 40 minutes ago, they just tried to get me up and make my first lap around the floor, and getting up was pretty brutal, extremely painful. Um, Started my lap, probably got, I don't know, maybe 1/3 of the way finished with it, and started getting really, really hot, really lightheaded. So they wheeled me back in here, got back on the bed and checked my blood pressure, and it had dropped pretty good. So we are going to try it again later on this afternoon. Have to make at least one lap around the floor before they can get me released. So hopefully we can get that done this afternoon. All right, so it is almost 11 p.m. We are coming up on 12 hours after surgery. I've had to get up twice now and make laps. And for me, getting up was pretty painful. The first time I had to sit back down because my blood pressure started tanking. So started getting lightheaded. So we tried it again after I was finally able to eat, because obviously you have to fast the night before. So after I ate, we tried it again. Was very painful getting up. Made 2 laps around the floor, around this first floor, and yeah, pain level really doesn't get above a 3. They don't want it to get to a point where you're trying to play catch up, so they're giving you pain meds. They're alternating pain medication like every, I think, 4 to 5 hours. So trying to stay ahead of it. Got up and walked again like roughly an hour ago, maybe an hour and a half ago. And getting up that time was a little bit better. It was a little bit easier. Did 2 laps again around the first floor. And yeah, I decided to stand. So I made my 2 laps and got back to my room and decided to just stand up for 20 or 30 minutes because I know I'm going to be laying down all night. But I've got some more pain medication. My 4 hours is up here pretty quick, so they're fixing to come in and give me some more pain medication. We'll try to get some sleep. My mom's over there on the couch, on the very hard couch, so she may need some pain medication in the morning too. But yep, we're fixing to shut it down for the night, and I'll give you another update tomorrow. One thing I've also wanted to mention was I passed a guy also making his laps, and he said that he had the same procedure done, L5-S1 disc replacement, and he said that his lower back didn't hurt at all. It was more so the incision and the work they have to do, in your lower abdomen, moving everything over. For me, my pain is kind of both, and I don't know why. Other than the fact that I think that over, the past 7 or 8 years, however long I've been dealing with it, those nerves and the ligaments and everything around that area has kind of collapsed. And then over a very short amount of time during surgery, they're stretching them out, and now I have a disc in there that's it just stretched them out in a matter of a few minutes with them putting it in there and driving it in there. So that's probably, I'm gonna assume that's what's contributing to my pain in my lower back. But yes, the incision in the front part does hurt. It's just a deep, dull, kind of a sharp knife deal in the lower. It feels like, it kind of feels like you've been holding your bladder for a long time, and you just got a deep aching in your bladder and your lower abdomen. So for me, my pain is both. I've got both back pain and I have abdominal pain. Now, when I walk, I will say when I walk, when I actually get up and walk, my back pain almost virtually goes away. But it's getting up and getting back down, laying back down is where it really triggers it, and it starts to flare back up. But again, about to get my nighttime pain meds, and we're going to try to get some sleep.